everyone, this is Puda, also known as @AlienBlackGirl_, also known as the creator and producer of the podcast, the Black Librarian Podcast. And today, I just really want to talk about intention. A lot of us, we know what intention is, we think we know what intention is, but we don't really know the extension of intention, if that makes sense. Stay woke. All right, so when we think of intentions, we think of it as something as simple as a prayer that we ask, the ancestors, universe, whomever you choose to call it, a request. But we need to dig a little bit deeper with that and with what intention really is. When you set forth to meditate, to pray, or whatever, and you use your intention, you have to sit and visualize what you want actually manifesting. Basically like a daydream, like you're daydreaming, how you daydream in a reality that you wish to happen. That's how you need to do your intention. So let's just say, for example, let's just say you want more money in your pocket. You need to visualize you receiving more money. How will you treat that money? How will you act with that money? How will that money make you feel? What would you do with that money? And you have to make sure with intent, that intent has to be something that serves you, that can benefit you, or it won't work. A lot of times with intentions, we just think, oh yeah, I asked the ancestors. No, but did you really call to them and say, look, this is what I want? And you close your eyes and you manifest it yourself first, because you are your first powerhouse. You are the magician. You are the wish maker. You are powerful. So with your intentions, you have to make sure you sit and visualize yourself. And you have to visualize those you would help, those who would benefit as well as you with your prayer or your intention. Now, this also works with rituals, spells, or things like that. If you want to bind somebody, you have to visualize them being bound. For example, I helped with a spell on binding a narcissist, and you have to visualize how that person will act. You have to visualize their whole demeanor changing, them being more silent, them being less self-absorbed. You have to do things like that with intention, or what's the point? You have to realize you are a source of energy, you are a source of power, and that your intent can manifest, especially if you're a manifester. So don't forget that. And also in your meditations, create chants for your intentions that help you. And your intention can be while you're driving, while you're meditating, or anything. Not while you're driving. Do not go off and think while you're driving. Please don't. Don't be a me. Anyway, so how do you define intent? This is just my definition and what's been used for me. I'm very visual. I can see what I want, and it comes to pass because when you believe it, so it is. So what is intention to you? Stay woke. Also, if you don't know, please follow and listen to my podcast. The Black Librarian Podcast is on all streaming networks. It's for Black mystics like you and I. We are trying to reconnect and find an area where we feel comfortable and at home. So check out my podcast, The Black Librarian Podcast. You'll see a little green alien with a dread bun and 4 bubbles in outer space. You'll see it. So check out my podcast. And remember, stay woke, stay aware, stay always learning and always increasing, and take some time to listen. Listen before you speak. Think before you act. Right? Stay woke.